Knifedope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knifedope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. You know, there's been there's a couple of reasons why I have not yet recorded my top 20 knives of 2023. Mainly because I still have a few scragglers who are going to be making its way across this table here at Knifedope Studios. And I wanted to be sure that I had a chance to check out all the knives that interested me before compiling that list. It just so happens that one of them was sent to me courtesy of one of the young pups in my Knife Bro Rolodex, Mr. West Side, otherwise known as Brandon. So big thanks to him for sending this one down my way. But before we get into that, we're going to take a look at this. This was a pickup that I managed to get during the Black Friday festivities. It is not a knife, but it is definitely something that we would, you know, that is part of the EDC, so to speak. So we're about to dive into all this. Big shout out to Justin from Tier 1. He linked this product in one of our threads over the Black Friday weekend. And this was something that I didn't need, but I figured I would either gift it to one of my sons for Christmas or maybe even one of the subscribers on the channel. Haven't decided just yet, but it's coming from a company called Dango. And normally this is $100, but it was on sale over that holiday for $30. This is a wallet. There goes the company, Dango. I had never heard of this company before, but whenever I heard that there was a great deal like that, I figured I'd give it a shot. Now, what I've been carrying for the last several months is a tie, I think it's called a tie folder, and it's by Chavez Knife and Tool, and I absolutely love it. But before that, for the last 5 years, I was using a Ridge wallet. I had no problems with this, but I decided to start carrying that Chavez one. But this right here looks pretty interesting, you know. I think this is either aluminum or titanium. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? You gotta be kidding. A fucking lanyard. God, man. If I catch one of you fuckers wearing a lanyard on your goddamn wallet, I'm gonna have to ban you. But here goes the product. It's got a card folder, or rather a card holder here on the back. I believe you can put 2 cards in the back and up to 6 here on the front. There's also a strap for your cash, and I think you can go ahead and raise the cards to have easier access. I don't necessarily know how the hell you do it. I think you push it from the back, maybe. I don't really know, but there it is, the Django. This is called the M1 Maverick from Dango. I don't know if it's a USA product or not. Does it say that on here? I don't think so. But nonetheless, check them out. I think they got all types of shit on the website. I don't even know. I ain't even gonna shit you. I ain't got no goddamn idea. This was a spur-of-the-moment purchase. So there we have that. All right. But that's not what you fuckers came here for. You came here for the dope. Today's little flex knife is another one that I just recently got. So this one might be a candidate for that top 20. This is the Demko AD 20.5 SC Slicer Cub, and she is a slicey hoe. Highly recommended. Okay, now this is not a Civivi, so rest assured we've got some premium dope here, and this is coming in from Quiet Carry. Oh shit! I love their goddamn knurling. I think hands down they've got some of the best looking knurling that I've seen, you know, from any company. This is the large drift. Now, full disclosure, when this dropped, I didn't feel the need to get it because I already have the original drift as well as the drift LC. But I've been hearing so many good things about this that I decided to go ahead and check it out. These come in at $335. I believe this is the only version they have right now, but I think this is the best looking one. We've got single form of deployment, which are these studs, otherwise known as tits. Closed position comes in at 4.25 inches. Woo! D10 is definitely dialed the fuck in. Look at that blade. Absolutely beautiful. Just a nice classic drop point blade. 3.45 inches of Van X Super Clean. Love the minimal billboarding. You know, we've got just the quiet carry wording there on the show side. Pardon me. And then we've got Van X on the lock side. Beautiful stonewash finish. Nice flat grind, almost a full flat. Yeah, actually, I would venture to say full flat. Very, very thin behind the edge. Super thin blade stock. I had heard that, pardon me, we'll find out in a minute, but I had heard that the blade stock and handle thickness on this large version was identical to the original one. All titanium hardware, including the pivot. We've got a marine grade stainless steel pocket clip. There goes the customary 4 dots from Quiet Carry. I wish I knew what that was supposed to be about. I wish I knew. If anyone knows what that's all about, let me know in the comments. Frame lock. We've got a LC200N for your is the steel for your lock insert. Love the way they put that lock relief on the inside. It just makes that blade, or rather that handle, look so clean. Ergonomically, no issues to speak of at all. Pocket clip does not give me any hot spots. This is riding on phosphorus bronze washers, and it is buttery, goddamn smooth. Now, this will just break in. The more it's used, it'll even get smoother. But I've got no issues with it as we speak. Ceramic detent ball. Tons of internal milling there on the handles, which is going to result in a nice weight. This comes in at 3.5 ounces. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to have to pursue one of these. These are currently sold out, so that's unfortunate. Now let's go ahead and put up some knives for some size comparison, give you guys a better idea on the size of this. First up, we're going to go with the original. That's right, the OG Drift. So there you see it up against that, and you can tell it's quite a bit bigger than the original. Next up, how about the Drift LC? Now this one has gotten a ton of pocket time this year for me. I've really enjoyed it. And as a matter of fact, the LC and the large are about the same size. Let's put up some mo, shall we? Let's keep it in that premium realm, and let's go with another one of my favorite purchases this year, and that is the Jack Wolf Knives Gunslinger. And speaking of Jack Wolf, on December 15th, they are dropping their second locking folder. I believe it's called the After Hours. So I might have to pull the trigger on that one. So the Drift is bigger than the Gunslinger. Next up, hands down, one of my favorite purchases this year, and another one that was a late acquisition. This is the CKF Custom Knife Factory Justice. That is a Tashi Barucha design, and it is exquisite. However, we can see that the Drift Large is bigger than that. Let's do 2 mo. God damn it, 2 mo. How about some American vibes? We're going to start out with the Spyderco Native 5. Quite possibly the perfect example of a wonderful EDC option. And we can see that that Drift Large is bigger than that. Last but certainly not least, a little bit of self-defense vibes and more American dope for your palate. We're going to rock out with the Yojimbo 2. Rocking those gorgeous original goat scales. And we can see actually that that Drift and the Yojimbo 2 are about the same overall size. Well, yes, people, this is a contender for my top 20. I will tell you that right now. You know, let me also compare the blade stock thickness to the original. And it is true. They are the same blade stock thickness. What about handle thickness? Same handle thickness. So that basically tells me, you know, I've loved my Drift, both of them, the LC and the original. And this just being a bigger version of that original this is going to be fantastic. So much so that this is now on my radar. I will do what needs to be done to acquire one of these. If any of you fuckers got one that you want to get rid of, holla at your boy. I've got tons of trade bait and would definitely be interested in acquiring one of those. But more importantly, I want to know what you fuckers think. Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time. Cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!